streaming app. Sorry, one second. I'm reading something on my streaming app. I just got things set up because this is a well, I'll explain in a minute. Okay, we want to transparent provide relevant everything. Oh, hell no. Opt out. Opt out. Get out of my face. All right, anyway. Well, it's been a while, but after long last, we're back. All right, I'm testing out some things, especially since I got a new setup. Um, my last PC died, so I wasn't able to do much anymore. I had to wait until I got a new setup. And I finally did that today, and I spent the entire night setting things up, getting them back to fairly normal or improved, really, because this is a better rig than what I had before. Damn, this thing is sturdy. Um, I got a big boy. This is a very feature proof too. I can upgrade this with ease and feel confident about it. The motherboard is sturdy and everything. It's got the cooling system is insane. I don't think I'll be having too many overheating problems on this bad boy. But I thought I'd start with something simple. I don't have everything in order because I had these multiple monitors I wanted to set up, but it turns out they all suck. So I just bought a new monitor, and I only have one of them right now. So I'm gonna have to get some more um, in another week and a half. Um, I don't want to spend that much this week. That's why I'm waiting until that long before I bother. Um, but yeah, I want a real setup, and I also don't have enough HDMI cables or the right ones. I think I need HDMI 2 or whatever the fuck it's called for some of the shit I want to hook up. But yeah, anyway, we're back. So I'm gonna try to start doing more shit. I wanted to start doing some more projects, and now I finally got a real PC to do it with. Like not even just streaming, but like just art projects I want to do that I haven't been able to do this whole time my PC's been broke. But since this is just like a test, I hope the audio's good. I'm using a headset too. I didn't have a headset before, but hopefully it'll, there won't be as much background noise because I'm using a headset. And I hope my voice isn't too loud though, because I didn't really test how this would sound with the headset. But this is basically a test. We're just gonna see how it comes out after I'm done with this stream. But we're just gonna watch the Nintendo Direct. I wanted to give impressions and thoughts on the Nintendo Direct. I already watched a little bit of it, but I didn't really dive or diagnose much when I first watched the little glimpses I did watch. So we're gonna do that today. But here it is. Okay. Um, Donkey. We're gonna watch his video after this. Okay. Oh, it was only an hour or two. Wait, how's the volume on the desktop? I guess it's fine. I got shitty Windows 11 though. That was the stipulation with getting this new setup. I wanted to build it myself, but you know, I would have had to wait for parts if I built it myself, and I didn't feel like doing that. So I just got a pre-built like a peasant. But I'm gonna like add some more shit in here. I got a bunch of RAM I need to put into this machine for one thing. It'll be running like much better. Like immediately, I have a bunch of RAM I could just put in. But I'm gonna like upgrade the GPU as well. But the GPU is pretty decent actually. It's not a shitty GPU at all. I just want a better one, and I also want a better CPU. I want a Ryzen. I just got some. I want the Ryzen 9 series. I just got a fucking Intel i5, but it's a good CPU. It's just not what I want. But yeah, I'm gonna be upgrading gradually to this PC. Now, since I have only one monitor, I can't really see the chat. Oh, wait a minute. I can probably just. Oh yeah, I'll do it this way because it doesn't show up on the screen. I'll just have it in this little side window over here. I mean, the little side part of my screen where I can see it, and that's fine. I can see if someone chatted, I guess. Wait a minute. Oh, there it is. It's right there. Okay. Maybe I should just play this in window mode. Oh no, we're baby steps, with this new setup. I don't know what's proper yet, and I only have one monitor. So, shit. I don't know. I just won't be able to look at chat right now in real time. Wait a minute. I hope this song isn't copyrighted. Some game footage captured in engine actually gameplay experience may vary. Scroll for details. Okay. It's just in engine, which means not accurate portrayal of the gameplay you'll be getting. I know what that means. But let's see how it looks anyway. Yoshi's. Oh boy, I'd totally go to a restaurant named after Yoshi. Look at Mario. Also, yeah, I watched the Nintendo Direct on my phone. That was another issue. I wanted to watch this on a bigger screen, which is another reason why I'm rewatching most of this. I could barely see how good the footage looked because I was looking on a tiny phone screen. And yeah, this looks much better now that I got a real monitor to see this on. But this is in engine, so it probably won't look this good in the actual gameplay. Woo! It's my boy Luigi. Go Ouija. Actually, I can barely hear what I'm saying. Sorry, I hate to quit interrupting this. I'm gonna turn down the volume a little bit, just a little bit on my side. Hopefully, it still comes through on the stream though. It's just really loud in my headphones. I probably should turn it down anyway because I think there's copyrighted music in parts of this. I don't think this song is copyrighted, but it might be. But other parts are definitely copyrighted. I know that. Daisy. Oh, um, dang, what's her name again? Rosalina. Yeah, Rosalina is the best girl, obviously, because she wears blue and she lives in the stars. I also like her hairstyle the best. Donkey Kong. Oh, you get to play as her? Has she ever been in these games? I don't think she's ever been in the games. Can't believe I forgot her name. Dixie or something. What's her? No, not Dixie. What the fuck's her name? Damn it! I'm gonna have to look this up. what's her? What's her name again? From Donkey Kong. Um, she's the new Donk City mayor. I'll look that up. So I can find her real name. I know that's not her name, but what's her? I just know that's her title ever since Mario Odyssey. Shit, that didn't tell me anything. Pauline, that's her name. Yeah, that's Pauline. Pauline reminds me of a girl I used to actually know. Big Bowser and Wario and Waluigi. He's just completely stuck in these side games. He's never in any main content or even, but not even every side game either, because he's never in Smash. Will they ever put his ass in there? And what are they gonna do with this character? Like he has no lore because he's just always relegated to these side games, these sim sports games, party games. He has no lore. There's no explanation for him. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's King Boo. Okay. The Shy Guy. I love the Shy Guys. And you get to play as a cow from, what is that, from Animal Crossing? I think that's an Animal Crossing thing. I don't play Animal Crossing, but I'm familiar with some of the features. Toad, the most balanced. He's the most fair and balanced. I used to main him when in my younger days as a lad. But then I moved on to Yoshi and of course Luigi because they're green, and green was my favorite color as a boy, a young boy. But then as I got older, I realized that blue is actually my favorite color. Dark blue, dark navy blue, or cobalt, really. Hence the name. Oh, you get to eat shit. What is that? Like a power up? I'd never seen that before. That must be new? You change clothes when you eat food. It's been a while since I played the Mario Kart games. Maybe this is a standard feature. Why does he turn all globulous and blobulous? That's a weird effect for changing clothes. Yeah, he eats a big old fucking sandwich and he turns into fucking Terry Bogard from Mark of the Wolves. He turns into Luffy from One Piece. That's my boy Luigi, the best brother. Oh, look at Princess Peach. She's adorable. That's a good fit right there. Actually, not that. I mean, she looks good too, actually, but that shit. That's a nice fit. That's pretty drippy. I don't know. Your fit don't look very good, Waluigi. I don't like that. Oh, you get to fly planes. Okay. I don't know if that's been in there before. That does look cool. They got baby versions of the princesses too. Comic. Well, Comic doesn't even need a cart. Is he playable? There's Yoshi. That's the goat. Yeah, they need racetracks that are like loop de loops, like those fucking. Like me and my brother used to have these little racetracks that had the loop de loops. You put like Hot Wheels cars through, and it's like some weird. I don't know. Like the track had propulsion on it to make the cars go in a loop. It was pretty cool. Bonjour. Why is it in French subtitles? Tout le monde. Je suis Koichi Kawamoto. Like this is Nintendo America's channel. So why is it in French? Is it because of my closed captions? Why are my closed captions in French? Yes, it's French subtitles. Well, why? No, make them English. If because sometimes they'll say things they might not pronounce in English properly. Okay, there we go.
What you just saw was Mario Kart World, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. Now, what do you think this brand new Mario
If
Kart
it's
game
so
is?
exclusive, how come I can play it on my PC? I mean, legally, of course. Man, with some of the things, we're going to talk about some of the things with this later, actually, that kind of relates to what I just said.
Will be like.
A brand new entry in the Mario Kart series
Man,
is
this looks really good on the
exclusively
screen.
on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Welcome to this vast world. Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe.
They're in Africa, or they were.
Depending on the time of
Look
the
at the
year,
oh, look at that fit, yo. Oh, my boy Luigi, you got some, you got some good fashion sense, my friend.
conditions,
He looks like Marty McFly, only in a green version.
the atmosphere will change.
Wait a minute. Oh, that's just King Boo with some posh wear. Mario's hair is is more spiky than I thought it was without the hat on.
And in this Mario Kart game, you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world.
Yeah, what Forza Horizon did like years ago, but I mean, at least they're finally doing it. That's good.
In the classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place. But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition. With 24 drivers in each race, the most
No, 24. That's not bad. I mean, how much has it been before? That's certainly better than 8 racers.
in series history, the competition is gearing up.
Oh, that shell looks pretty cool, actually. That's a custom shell.
Introducing Knockout Tour. Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another.
All right.
There are multiple checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement shown when you hit, you'll be eliminated. Can you make it all the way to the finish line?
Oh, she got some nice drip too. Actually, that's pretty fashionable. Rosalina, I would expect her to have the best fashion sense.
You can also freely drive around this vast world in free roam. By going
Yep.
off-road, you can explore new areas and routes.
Cool.
Drive wherever
Oh,
you're
wait a minute. Is that Wario? He looks kind of cool there. Oh, Yoshi, he looks way better blue actually. Even in this light blue. I don't really like light blue, but just any type of blue is a better look on Yoshi for sure.
it takes you. You can also go for scenic drives with friends. And even take photos together at different locations.
Yeah, they all look so adorable. Just besties hanging out and racing each other.
A brand new race
Oh my god, they got the goddamn rabbits in this game. I hate them. I hate that cross. I mean, the game plays well. It's just an XCOM ripoff with cutesy Mario characters and shitty Ubisoft rabbits, which was terrible characters. It's not. They're not charming in any way. They're just knockoff minions, only more annoying and uglier. But yeah, they're in everything now, and I hate it. Anything Nintendo related they show up in. Like, I wish they'd go away. I don't like them. The damn rabbits.
The entire world starts here. Mario Kart World. The game launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. More
Yeah,
details about this title will
launch
be
title
revealed in an
makes
upcoming Mario
sense.
Kart World Direct. So be on the lookout for more information in the future.
Mario Kart World launches on the same day as share more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
All right then.
Next, we'd like to introduce some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah.
These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2.
I don't like them, dude. Those are like way too small for my hands. They wouldn't feel comfortable in my hands. I need like the actual Pro controller. I mean, they fit onto the system. You're gonna have to have them, but as a controller, I don't like them. So I'd rather just, I don't know. My hands are just too big for something like that. That's probably why I haven't gotten the Switch ever, because I know it's just not gonna feel comfortable to wield that shit. But I was thinking, yeah, I just used a Pro controller instead. And I'm not gonna take this outside with me. I'm not taking anything that costs that much outside with me unless it's a phone. But that's because that's essential. You don't need to take your Switch. This thing's gonna cost a bit. That's another. That's why I was talking about what I was talking about earlier. I already know what the price of this shit is. It's kind of, it's out there.
And on the right Joy-Con 2, we've added a new C button.
Yeah, the cash button, the subscription button. I already know about it.
It's some new experiences with us.
Oh, she's focused. She's locked in. Yeah, roast them. Rub it in their face. Oh, a Mario player, of course. Yeah. I don't think I've ever played Mario in these games. I never picked him. I don't know.
Introducing Game Chat, a new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
They added Discord chat. Wow. They're like they just got. They always like innovating 10 years later of something that was already being done. I mean, at least it's in the games. I mean, at least you can do it now on a Nintendo thing. But yeah, this is what they're showing as a selling point. I don't know.
With this feature, you'll be able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game. While using the Game Chat feature, your voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system. It can pick up your speaker.
It's always listening to you, even your personal conversations and your bank accounts. Ain't it great?
Clearly, even from a distance. When it's noisy around you, your voice will still
Okay.
come through clearly, letting you chat with people.
Some noise canceling. That's not bad. Hopefully, my shit's being canceled,
And
like the surrounding noises in my place. Someone's blending some shit in the background right now.
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat with friends and family. If you
These
open
people are so happy. I always love the Nintendo thing when they show these real people playing their product or using it. They look so happy.
and turn on game screen sharing,
Okay, look at these names. Okay, Nyx. What kind of name is that? Pat, Lava, and Faye. Okay. Lava's the coolest name. I like that name. That people should have that name in real life.
you can also share your game screen.
Did you see someone just like go on top of that dinosaur?
Really? They can do that?
Do it? You guys, I just did it.
I want to do it too.
Wow.
He's trying to eat me. He's trying to eat me.
Okay, I got it. I got it.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Okay.
just something uncanny though about the acting in these. It's just really. I mean, not just that the fact that they're happy. I don't know. Just something really uncanny about their expressions. It just always makes me laugh. Oh man, them. It's like always Nintendo or a Ubisoft sort of presentation where they have real actors too. Like that fucking what was it? Um, it was some Rainbow Six thing, I believe it was. It was some weird presentation. Where, oh no, it was Tom Clancy's something something. It wasn't Rainbow Six though. It was that live service survival game that was shit, and I don't even think it's up and running anymore. But it was that fucking game, and they were oh man, the fucking banter and back and forth was so it was so uncanny and inorganic. It's like I don't know, some pod people were talking, and that's what this reminds me of.
Even
Oh, that's adorable. I always wanted to get into Animal Crossing. It looks like one of them games that would just I would like. I just wouldn't have a lot of time to get into it. I mean, I could make time. But I don't know.
while playing different games.
Yeah, I know that one. It's so hard, right? Tough.
Oh wow, I'm like in the sky here.
Oh, this is these are all older games. I thought they were making a new Animal Crossing. Oh, never mind.
I'm like, okay, we got it. We're safe. We're safe.
Kirby. Look at those stars.
I love Kirby.
So cute.
You
Oh,
can the size of your game screen.
Pikmin. That game did look good.
I'm lost.
Where'd you go?
Oh my god. Oh my god. The screen share is like it's like one digit FPS. Oh god. This isn't good. Don't show this. Don't show this in your presentation.
Another friend's game screen.
No. Why do they think this was a good idea to show?
It's just like the wall. Like if she gets past the wall.
This is where I have to do a little wall.
I don't understand why they did that.
So everyone can watch them play.
Yeah.
I think I know where you are. I think I know where you are. Wait. Okay, I think we have to
Together.
try.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Let's take a picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
Smile.
Aw.
Oh, yo, that's sick.
I like your pose mix.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button. With the C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Yup.
Oh, dang. Oh, really? Wait, actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back. Yeah. Okay. For sure.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's this.
Oh, you can buy the camera.
Camera to
The C button's also for the camera that you need to buy to use it. To use the C button.
system. Hey,
Hey, what's up? Hello. Yo. Nick.
Hi, how's everyone doing? Good?
No.
here on screen. And
No, I'm not.
playing a game.
Your face is on here.
Wait, Nick, how was your test yesterday?
It was good.
No.
Here's how it looks.
Did you do well? What do you mean it was good? Like, how did you do? How did you do in the test? That's not a that's a normal answer. What do you don't say? Oh, it was good. What does that mean?
There you go. I bet you like
Can
that.
you wait for me?
Please look forward to games which use your camera feed like this.
No,
Man, you know this is gonna be misused. Like people are gonna be goat seeing in this thing. So I don't know. I mean, if they're friends, I mean, I guess it's voluntary. If friends want to see each other goat seeing each other, then I guess that's they're gonna see that.
Using Game Chat. Even when you're apart, you can play games and hang out as if you were together in the same room. Play
Ew, that's gross. No one wants to be in the same room. Shut up. Oh, this is Splatoon. Oh, Splatoon looks really good actually. This version of it, like I don't know. Is the Switch 2 version. This looks really good for if it's just the Switch. But no, they're playing it on the Switch too. So is this the upgrade you get for it? Because they said they were upgrading games that are also, carried over to the Switch too. But yeah, we'll get into that.
Or compete in online multiplayer games.
Yeah,
Example,
yeah.
personal
I
favorite.
doubt that's from the. I doubt that's how it looks on the regular Switch. I mean, I could be wrong, but it looks too good for the regular Switch.
Decide your own rules for a retro game competition. Or hold a sports
Oh,
competition on your game.
volleyball.
All together, anytime, anywhere. Game chat.
Discord. That's what it is.
In developing Game Chat, our goal was for you to enjoy playing online with others more quickly, including family and friends. Almost as if you're all playing together in the same place. The camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera, which will be available on the same day as Switch 2.
Okay.
Nintendo Switch Online membership will be required to use Game Chat.
Of course. See, you gotta subscribe to use that C button. All right. That ain't for free. That's a perk that nothing else has. You're gonna have to pay some. You gotta commit to this. Okay. Pay a subscription.
Since we'd like as many people as possible to experience Game Chat, it will be available without a membership for a limited time.
Only a limited time though. I thought they were cooking and saying, "Oh, we got another way. You don't need that bullshit subscription." But no, it's just some limited time bullshit. Okay.
We hope you'll try it out. Additionally, Game Chat supports the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app, and different settings can be adjusted. For example, whether
What the fuck is this green thing
Parental Controls app
in the top left?
can be
Where are you even from? Is this from one of the newer games that I've never seen this ugly thing? Like they're not cooking with these new enemy models. That's not a good model. Like the two on the Boo and the Goomba, they look iconic, right? They're very distinct. This thing looks like it doesn't even belong in Mario. The thing on the top left. The fuck is that? It looks like a Fraggle or something. I don't like that shit. Or it looks like an Angry Bird even almost.
adjusted. For example, whether parental permission is always required when a child wants to use Game Chat to play with their friends. We'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends. On Nintendo
Oh,
Switch, even if you just have
you're
one
playing
controller,
Go.
you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend.
You gotta go.
But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game, with GameShare. As shown here, even games that require multiple screens can be played if one person owns a compatible game. With GameShare, you can
Great.
temporarily share compatible games with others who also have Nintendo Switch or a Nintendo Switch system.
Good.
Share a game with up to 3 other systems at a time.
Whoa, a whopping 3.
Share also supports online play with other Switch 2 systems.
I mean, that is decent, I guess. Yeah. If you could all play like a multiplayer game together and only one of you needs to get the game, that's pretty. Like that solves a lot of friendship dilemmas. Well, we're all playing this game together, but you can't afford it, Timmy. So fuck off. We're getting someone else. But no, they can all play it. Just as long as one has one. As long as the richest one in your friend group has it, you're all good.
With friends via Game Chat, which we showed
Lisa, Hero, Anna, and Max. Okay.
earlier. GameShare can only be used with compatible games. This feature is planned for several titles, starting with a free update for Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics on Nintendo Switch. GameShare support is also planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
Up next, we'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
Please take a look.
Same thickness.
Switch 2 has a bigger
I like him
system.
thick.
Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch. The system's thickness remains the same. With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p.
That means better resolution, of course. Look at that blue Yoshi. It looks even better in that shade. I mean, that's just more shadowing going on and lighting. But it looks bluer like that, and that just looks way better. Yeah, that type of Yoshi looks way better. $120 FPS,
per second.
proportionate to that small screen, of course. Yes.
Smoother gameplay in supported titles. The LCD screen is more vivid and supports
Oh, great LCD, huh? Mm-mm.
providing more contrast between light and dark areas of the images. The all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically. Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system. Detach the controller easily by pressing the release button on the back. The SL and SR buttons are bigger for greater comfort and control when playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally. The left and right sticks are now larger.
See, that was the problem before. Everything was just too damn small. And it still looks too small, but they made it bigger, though. Proportionate to the Switch. It'll be moderately more comfortable for me to use. If I want to be spending so much for this damn thing.
Use as a mouse to play with compatible games.
You can use it as a mouse.
Joy-Con 2 support
Why would you ever use a mouse that's like this? Oh. Or can you connect it? Are they going to show them connecting it? I don't know. That's like weird to use something like that as a mouse.
mouse controls.
That's not ergonomic, I'm sorry.
By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes.
Yeah, we know about that already.
Microphone, so you can voice chat with friends anytime via game. It also uses noise-canceling technology to filter
Yeah, noise canceling.
so your voice will come through clearly. Even if you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
Wow, that's not how real world works at all. Actually, it is. I mean, that's what I would expect. I want my games to sound like they're like I'm in the game. Like, Sword Art Online. Or actually Solo Leveling, which is superior. But that's not really a game world. It's just stuff works like a game. That was like Daredevil vision right there.
To energy light, large, sturdy stand. You can move it freely, like this. In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well. It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode. Nintendo Switch 2
Larger, faster storage.
156 gigabytes of internal storage, 8 times that of Nintendo Switch.
Are you kidding me? The Nintendo Switch only had 32 gigabytes of storage. Of internal storage, I guess, and then you were really obligated to use the fucking cloud feature they had. Which, yeah, wasn't that like a subscription thing? I don't know. I don't know much about the Switch, but yeah, 32 gigabytes, that's criminal. 256 gigabytes really isn't much. Should be much, at least 500 gigabytes for this fucking thing. But oh well.
for storing your game downloads, save data, and more. Reading and writing data is also
It better be.
use the Nintendo Switch to
It's a new system.
connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games. HDR is also supported in TV mode.
Yeah, checkerboarded 4K, which is
Nintendo Switch 2 dock has
not
a
actually
fan
4K.
that keeps your system cool. This helps keep performance stable. On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
Sweet.
As you just saw, Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch. We redesigned the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features. And to help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game. Mr. Kawamoto!
Man, the dubs, the voiceovers for these poor like devs in Japan. I don't know. This is embarrassing. I wonder if they actually are happy about these voiceovers.
Our current location is actually inside the game itself. This is Nintendo
Whoa,
Switch 2 Welcome Tour,
buddy.
exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. I'm
Is,
standing over here. Okay, everyone, join me inside the game.
is this gonna be an actual game or just like a hub?
Question mark icons here. Let's
Like
examine them.
this is gonna be like
This
like a home screen hub or something?
magnets.
Fucking magnets. How do they work?
Controllers attached to the system with magnets. And those magnets are inside the system. The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal, so that's how they attach to the system. A magnetic circuit is formed between them so they won't easily detach. Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2. Another example, the Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse controls, and when combined with the gyroscopes, you can even do something like this. You can adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2. By combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things like this are possible. There are secrets to discover even as you're playing minigames and tech demos. Some of the secrets range from the unique features of the system
Yeah, this is just a tech. This is like the thing you just get with the system for free, like Wii Sports or whatever.
to tiny details you might not notice until they're pointed out. There are plenty. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day as Nintendo.
Oh, it's paid actually. My mistake. I stand corrected. So this is a live service game, is what they're saying.
Switch 2. So please check it out if you're interested.
Now, I'd like to share some more information regarding Nintendo Switch 2. This is the game card for Nintendo Switch 2 titles.
Oh, this is the best part. Actually, I'm gonna get something to drink. I'm burning up. It's really hot down here in Old Texas, Austin, in particular. 1 second. I'm gonna get a cold drink, and I just turned on my air so it can get cooler. I'll be right back. If anyone's in chat, I'm sorry I can't see you right now. I will be getting more monitors in a couple weeks and some HDMI cables. One moment. Oh yeah, some ice cold water that needs some ice in it. I mean, the water's already pretty cold, but I want ice in it because it's like ice. I want that extra frostiness. Yeah, my mouth was getting dry. I needed some water anyway, even if I wasn't burning up. Whew. I was about to do some political streams if I didn't get my PC soon. I mean, I might talk about some real world stuff too on another night. But yeah, without a PC, I had very few topics that I could stream about or show. um, and then my actual PC broke. It wasn't bad enough that I couldn't play games on it anymore. It stopped coming on. I can't even turn it on anymore. So I couldn't even do a stream talking about anything, much less playing a game. But I got this new setup today. Thank God. Anyway, got my water. Let's see what the mode cards are about.
It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch cards, but it's now red and
Yeah.
has much faster data reading speeds.
Mm-hmm.
Next up is additional storage. Switch 2 will only work with micro SD express cards. They're a different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible. Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible.
Oh yeah, this is the storage. Yeah, that's right. You could add extra storage with these things. I think. Yeah, that's how it worked. It wasn't like a cloud. Well, I think they also did cloud storage too. I'm not positive, but I thought that was also part of it.
Additionally, to transfer data from Switch to Switch 2, you can log into your Nintendo account to use the System Transfer feature. With this feature, you can transfer save data, digital games, and more. We're also releasing a new Pro controller.
Yeah, that's a much better Pro controller. They're waking up. So stop doing these stupid shapes and just make a real fucking controller. There's a reason why most other controllers look similar because that's the proper like. It's not like it's not like everyone's hands are like some mutant abomination. You don't have to make the shape different, like some alien shape or anything, or just unwieldy. Just make a normal fucking controller, and that's about right.
T button, which launches Game Chat, and on the back there are new GL and GR buttons, which
Oh,
you can use to assign.
that's actually good. Yeah, GR. You know what? I'm about to. Well, actually, no, because then I'm looking at the top. There's no trigger buttons at the top. This would be good if they kept the trigger buttons. But it doesn't look like this controller has trigger but. Oh wait, maybe it does, and I'm looking at it. Oh yeah, there's trigger buttons. Okay, it does have trigger buttons. So yeah, actually, I'm all on board with this G and R button. Is that what they're called? Yeah, I'm about that. They need to put that on. other controllers actually. G and L, GR and GL. Yeah, that's what it is. Grip right and grip left. Yeah, I like that. More controllers need to start adding that too now.
button controls. In addition,
Yeah, it has
audio
triggers.
jacks
Okay.
have been added.
And the audio jack.
Introduced a few new features, and after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live.
Yeah, I like that
There
Pro
will also
controller.
be an Ask the Developer article on the website, where the three of us will talk about the development of Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you'll check that out as well.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date. Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
Yeah, this is what I missed. I didn't see the actual date that it launches. So that's in the summer. That's a good day to, I mean, that's a good time to release. Kids will be off school. You know, they'll be on vacation, summer break. Yeah, this is perfect. And that's their main target. It's the kids.
We're very much looking forward to the day when you all get to experience it, so please wait just a bit longer.
Now, broadly speaking, on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play three types of games. The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games.
Exclusive
These
games.
games take advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2. The second type is compatible games that were released on Nintendo Switch.
So some backwards compatible. That's what they mean. That's what they should say. Backwards compatible, not just compatible. Compatible, because people don't understand what you mean when you say that. People have gotten used to saying backwards compatible, so just say that. Voiceover.
Compatible games that were released on Nintendo Switch. Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games are the third type. Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals,
Mm-hmm.
unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree. Please take a look.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2. The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including mouse controls, audio recognition, more expressive rumble, and gameplay that uses a camera accessory.
So you're forced to buy the damn accessory to get the extra features, or some of them at least.
The access on Switch 2. Let's check out 3 new and updated modes. First up is Mario Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see each other's faces as you play.
Now, that's a good looking steak. Is that what that is?
You'll be able to
That's some steak. That's some good eats right there. Boyo. Need some barbecue spices though. And some sauce.
see each other's faces
Some
as you
marinade.
play, so you can experience all the reactions and emotions in real time. Or 4 friends can take the party online.
Oh, Mario's evil. Why'd you do that? He was your brother and your wife.
A mode where the
You killed
Level Clear
Peach
team
too.
Bowser will bring you on stage too.
This is weird, man. It's funny though. People would have fun with this goofy looking shit.
Collect the most coins.
This is basically some Connect shit, but you know, you can see yourself in the game.
Guide an RC car with your voice. Go. And compete in other minigames.
Oh,
using
God.
full body movement and sound.
This is as uncanny as Whose Line Is It Anyway? That old show that used to be on, and then, like, by the last, I think it was the last season they ever showed, they started adding in blue screen bullshit to the improv. That was the whole focus of the show, doing improv with these ideas and making it funny. But it was a better show when you could just imagine what they were trying to convey instead of just adding in this blue screen abominations. It looked fucking ungodly. It looked terrible. And that's what this is reminding me of. This this is so cringy, but is people would have fun with this stuff. This would still be fun for people. But it just reminds me of that awful season of Whose Line Is It Anyway? That show got canceled after that, and I'm not surprised.
Finally, take a ride on the mouse-controlled carnival coaster. With the safety bar lowered and secured,
Ooh, a roller coaster. Now this is a Mario Party I can get into. Yeah, that's the type of shit you need to be putting in these games. They could like a real theme park themed sort of party game.
on enemies while you feel the bumps and rumbles of the coaster. When you enter a pipe, a minigame will begin. There's a bouldering game where two players each control.
Oh, this is It Takes Two and Split Fiction basically. All the games that dev studio makes.
And one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects.
This is Jet Set Radio ripoff. I can't wait for that to come out. The new one that they're making.
Enjoy the thrill of these intuitive minigames. How quickly can you reach the station?
God, Mario's really a murderer. He's like committing a real Luigi on these fucking Koopa Troopas, the paratroopers, I guess, what they really are.
Intuitive minigames. How quickly can you reach the station? From minigames that use a camera, the built-in microphone, mouse controls, and rumble, the biggest party yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree TV, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th. Nintendo Switch 2 players who
So that's not too long after the actual system launches. But you gotta pay for it. You don't get this upgrade for free.
4th. Nintendo Switch 2 players who already own Super Mario Party
Yeah.
Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
And how much is the upgrade pack? You gotta purchase an upgrade pack, even if you already own the game, to even play it on this other system.
Please look forward to a new Mario Party experience where you can see each other's reactions while playing. Let's continue presenting some more Nintendo.
And the thing about that is the bad frame rate. I don't know. I mean, it looked better than the other shit with the screen share. But I don't know. The frame rate looks awful for that. Oh, there's also a new handheld coming out that Asus and I think they were collaborating, or Microsoft or Xbox division of Microsoft was collaborating with Asus to make a gaming handheld. I don't know if that'll be successful, but I'm more concerned with what specs it's gonna have. We already got the Steam Deck, and they got like multiple different specs that are coming in the future anyway to make up for any of these new console focus handhelds. Like a Steam Deck, like Valve is prioritizing, it more like a PC, like where the specs can be higher than they currently are. They're not going to be stagnant. They're not going to be static.
2 Edition games.
Like consoles go through a dev cycle where they just stay the same specifications for damn near a decade. That's not going to be the case with the Steam Deck, though. And then they got new handhelds coming out, of course, like the Asus one.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom feature enhanced resolution and frame rates.
Good. It's not chugging like on the fucking Switch. Like on the Switch, I've seen this damn thing, and god damn, because my brother's kids have this damn game, and I played a little bit of it with them. And this shit, it was a chore to play because the frame rate was so bad.
Also support HDR, which makes the image more vibrant. So you can play
Yeah.
smoother, higher definition.
And I was watching people play Tears of the Kingdom on Twitch, and like, God, this looks fucking awful. How can you even play this? Like, you think this is gonna win Game of the Year this year? Maybe back in 2017 or whatever the fuck when Breath of the Wild originally released, but not now. That's like that's way too that's too much of a slideshow. Ugh. But yeah, it'll look better on the Switch too, is with some better horsepower. That does look way better.
You can get even more out of your adventures. Notes. This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices. It's a game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these titles.
Yeah,
For example,
you gotta subscribe to even use your.
can help guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance activated.
Oh, this is like a Google Maps thing. You subscribe to online for this to use your own internet, by the way, just to do this. Something that just should be in the fucking game anyway. What the fuck is this? You mean this wasn't already in the damn game?
Or you can share your creations using QR codes and send them to another player to create in their game.
Well, this is how you get like blueprints for making shit. The main feature of Tears of the Kingdom. I had a former coworker, former because he got fired for being a fucking degenerate. He always loved talking to me about anime though. That's all we'd talk about, or that's all he'd want to talk to me about. He'd always just come up to me and talk about, you see this such and such anime, and I'm like, yeah, dude, actually, I did watch it because I'm a fucking weeb. But that guy he was kind of a fucky man. He was weird, and I'm not surprised he got fired. But yeah, he loved this game, and he'd also talk to me about this game like non-stop when it released, Tears of the Kingdom. But that's how I know so much about this fucking game, even though I never played it.
We hope these features will make your adventures even more enjoyable.
He also came back and visited like a month ago too, just to talk to me about anime. He came back to visit the job he got fired from, saying hello to everyone, just so he could talk to me about fucking anime. Like, what the fuck? Dude, he came up to me and started asking me, have you seen Solo Leveling, dude? And I'm like, fuck yeah, I've seen Solo Leveling. What the fuck do you think I am? Like, we actually had a legit conversation about Solo, but it's just so fucking funny. He just came back from a job he got fired from, mind you. He didn't leave on good terms. Just to ask me about Solo Leveling. And to shoot the shit about Solo Leveling. That was funny. Like, yeah, that shit's fucking fire, dude. Of course I've watched it. Are you kidding?
In Kirby and the Forgotten Land, you'll
Now, this Kirby game looked great, actually. This is one of the few games I wanted to play on the Switch, but I couldn't bring myself to buy it because it ran like a slideshow. But yeah, this will be more. This is more serviceable speed going on and stability. So I'd play it on the Switch too if I was gonna buy that shit. But I don't think I want to buy it for what it's going for right now.
be able to enjoy an additional story exclusive to
I especially don't want to buy the games for what the price they're going for right now, which we're going to see in a minute.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
or at least on their website. You go on the fucking website, the price they're asking for a game, just a single fucking game, a digital copy too, is just outrageous. Like, I'm not paying this much for that game.
Along with improved
$80 fucking dollars is this cost, and it's not even like a new game.
graphics and frame rates. Along with improved graphics and frame rates.
Like, that's like if you buy the game, like, which already was what, almost what, $70, then you get the upgrade for what, $10 more dollars. That's damn near $80 for a fucking Kirby game.
This story takes place in the Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious changes. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby's new adventure. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will have both a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Well, this is an actual new game, but it's not like an exclusive Switch 2 game. Wait a minute, that's a new Kirby game? No, this was this was the old one. They said new though, but there's, I guess, just because there's gonna be new features for the Switch 2 version.
And frame rates.
Yeah, the frame rate especially is the issue.
This story
That's why I never bought the Switch. All the games ran like shit on it. Like, forget the graphics, just the fucking frame rate's not even stable.
takes place in the Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious changes. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby's new adventure. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will have both a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
I gotta see what time it is. It's late as fuck. Oh, it's not even 3 a.m. yet. Okay. I don't need sleep. I've gone like 2 days already without sleep. It's almost a weekend anyway. I can just sleep a lot more this weekend.
In addition to standard controls, you can use mouse controls for intuitive gameplay on Switch.
Fuck that. That's not a mouse. Quit saying mouse control. Put a fucking actual mouse peripheral in some bundle or something, or just make an actual mouse peripheral separate. And that's it, because that's an actual mouse. This shit is not a mouse. Quit calling it a mouse. This is the most unwieldy type of mouse I've ever seen. If this, you're calling these are mouse controls, I would never use a mouse like this. I would never buy a mouse that's shaped like this. This fucking Kit Kat looking mouse.
Plus, you can explore the immersive world in 4K at 60 frames per second, or enjoy smoother action in full HD at 120 frames per second. Choose from these two modes, both of which support HDR, based on your preference.
I hate when they say 4K because it's not actual 4K. It's some checkerboard bullshit. But whatever. Fuck their false advertising.
Plus, Pokemon Legends ZA, which is scheduled to launch later this year, will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but
And this thing, they know this thing don't even have fuck shit that's that powerful in here either to be claiming that. We got current cards that are already, I mean, they're struggling to do 4K 60. Yeah, you're gonna pretend like this thing has some magical hardware in it where it's actually doing it? No, it's not, because it's not real 4K. So it's not doing that. It's just checkerboard shit.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well. By taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution and
Yeah, this is way better than the other games on the Switch, the Pokemon games. Pokemon games are the worst looking games on the Switch.
The Nintendo Switch 2 edition games you just saw will be available as both physical and digital versions.
Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing an upgrade pack. We hope you're looking forward to these Nintendo Switch 2 edition games.
Next, I'd like to introduce a brand new game featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controller.
1 second, I gotta mute right quick. Hello? Hello? Okay, yeah, 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I guess this is a good time to check my app. No one's came in the chat. Good. I'm not prepared to have an audience anyway right now. I only have one monitor. It's going to be hard for me to do it back and forth until I get another monitor at the very least. I'm going to get like 2 more in 2 weeks or a week and a half. And I have monitors here. It's just like they suck and I don't want to use them. There's like some of them don't have stands either. That's going to be a problem. I thought I was just really going to use them to hold me over till I got a real monitor. But now, I got this real monitor when I wasn't expecting to get this monitor. I got it because it was pretty affordable. It was on sale. Like, how could I refuse? Huh. I had to make sure if I was unmuted. Oh, I'm unmuted. Okay. I hate it. That will give me carpal tunnel with my big ass hands. Nah, dude. Oh, they got some cool ass wheelchairs. They got 20-inch chrome on them chairs. He's ready for LeBron. Now, the music's not bad. It's got a vibe. There's some fucking Blue Lock going on, only with basketball. What's that other basketball anime called? It's like Slam Dunk, but it's not Slam Dunk. Dude, well, I guess you can't really can't call them out for traveling. They are in wheelchairs, you gotta give them a mulligan. But he totally traveled, I gotta say. But understandable, you know. It's hard to dribble in that, in a chair. Okay, that collision detection is weird. I don't know. They need to improve that before they send it out. But it looks, the concept is nice. Summer too, so that's gonna be ready pretty close to launch.
In Dragon Drive, you'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves. We hope you're looking forward to a new twist.
Now this is a game I missed when I originally watched the direct. I didn't even remember this game because there was like a decent issue that happened during the live direct, and I missed even seeing this game. This is about when it started fucking up on the live stream, and that's why I don't remember this game. I didn't see it. It was desynced.
Using dual mouse controls.
Dual mouse controls.
Next, here are some games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
I have long observed the lands between.
They can finally play Elden Ring. The Nintendo kiddies, well, not, well, they're not all kiddies, of course. They got some Nintendo adults, of course. But yeah. Wait a minute. Well, yeah, that's a shit. That's your. Oh, that's co-op. Okay, that's not a summon. Now I don't remember this outfit. This looks. Is that new? 'Cause I don't remember that. The Tarnished edition, which I guess is gonna have the DLC.
Hey, I'm Greg Kasavin from Supergiant Games. Here to say that Hades 2.
Yeah, I love Supergiant. I was just playing Hades 2. Well, not just, but the last thing I played on my PC before it died was Hades 2, and I had a good run, and then my PC decided to shit the bed even on that game.
Coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Our first ever sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish the sinister titan of time. You'll battle beyond the
Kronos.
ends of the earth, getting to know dozens of characters from Greek myth in a story that...
Oh, Hercules is actually in this one. I don't think he was in the last Hades.
Every setback and victory. It's the kind of game you can quickly pick up and play whether you're experienced with the original or not. Look for more about Hades 2 later this year.
Excellent.
皆さんこんにちは。中山です。我々がお届けするタイトルはストリートファイター6。
Oh, Street Fighter 6, yeah. I have this game.
本体を持ち寄っての対戦はもちろん、任天堂スイッチ2だけの新モードもあります。ソフトは通常版の他に総勢26キャラクターを収録した Gears 1, 2 Fighters Edition の2バージョン。
Oh, is Alina in the game finally? I've been waiting for her to drop. I might reinstall Street Fighter 6 now. It's like, well, she's not in the game. No reason to play it now. Now they got some characters in there I like, but I don't like the Street Fighter 6 original characters that much. The only one I like is Jane. Well, no, I do like them. It's just like I don't know. There's something about them that just doesn't. They don't stand out enough for me. I mean, they're not even boring. It's just like they're not my vibe. It's the thing. I like Jamie, and I like ninjas. So that one girl's pretty cool. But I don't know. Their designs don't look right. There's something they could do more with their designs. There's something about it. They don't pop, or they don't have that sauce. The sauce is missing. But they're good concepts, that's for sure.
さらにゲームと連動するアミーボと
Yeah, her. I like her. She's Kimberly. That's Jamie. I like how they fight. They got very cool fighting. It's just like I don't like the design so much. You can buy alternate outfits. Like I bought him a alternate outfit. He looks cool with the way I got him. I changed his colors, and I got her some new outfits too. And some of her alt costumes look better, but she still looks cool. She still looks cool. It's just I don't know. This character sucks. I don't like him at all. His fighting style is even boring. He's like a Shoto character, but just so unremarkable looking.
アミーボカードも一緒にスイッチ2の発売日にお届けします。お楽しみに。
Like, Jamie has a cool fighting style. I mean, it's basically Kung Fu Capoeira, which is a nice mixture. But he just don't look. He don't got no sauce, man. Unless parts of him have sauce, but the way his basic presentation, I don't know, something about it.
Sequence. Weapon safety mechanism confirmed. All operating at normal levels.
So this is that Deus Ex Machina game or whatever,
Testing data link with
which does look good. I wanted to play it.
normal.
I liked Armored Core 6, and I'm all about more of that. This was out before Armored Core 6, so I gotta go. I'll go. I'd go back to something that was like this.
From humans.
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment, and money. I'm for sale, and you're buying.
Now this is more like how that shitty game Anthem should have been. That game should have been more like this.
After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be liberated from humans.
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment, and money. I'm for sale, and you're buying.
So,
Thanks for the warm welcome!
This planet will be ours. The sovereign axiom, the Trinitas, has almost completed a weapon that was created to destroy all humanity.
No! Because we're in the middle of a war. Don't you get it?
I won't just stop you. I'll tear you apart!
yeah, Damon Ex Machina. That's what it is. Man, that voice actor had a lot of passion, man.
Lives, don't they?
All children bring hope to our lives. Was that what he said?
Bring hope to our lives. I'll tear you apart! All children, bring hope
Yeah, he did say that. Okay.
to our lives, don't they?
Hey, this is Joseph
Was he a
Owens from Hazelight.
Oh, it's the goat. Fuck the Oscars. I like his stuff. Split Fiction looked really good, and I like how he dedicated it to his $2. That's adorable, man. It's cute,
I'm
and they were at the Game Awards with him.
super excited for Split Fiction to come to Nintendo Switch 2. The game is a story about friendship. You play as Mio, who writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who
Well,
writes...
yeah, it's not a new game. We know about it, but it is new for Switch.
Together, they get trapped in their own stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free. Now, let me tell you this. If you like It Takes Two, you're gonna love this one, trust me. And of course, you'll be able to play Split Fiction on the day Switch 2 launches.
Good.
At EA Sports,
It's a launch title.
bringing fans together across the world, both on the pitch and on the gridiron. We're excited to announce that EA Sports FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Madden NFL will also be arriving on the Nintendo platforms. EA Sports, it's in the game.
Fuck E EA.
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche Software. We are bringing Hogwarts Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2. With enhanced graphics and seamless world transitions, you'll be immersed in the Wizarding World like never before. And the new mouse controls on Switch 2
Oh, it's pretty.
give you more ways to experience the adventure. Discover the enhanced magic when Hogwarts Legacy launches on the same day as Switch 2.
Captain, is that mic supposed to be on?
Oh, sweet. Oh, it's also available in the summer.
Hello, this is Christian Eladam.
Well, this is why. Show all the games you're releasing pretty. I mean, like on the launch of this system.
Interactive. We are bringing our flagship title, Hitman World of Assassination, to Nintendo Switch 2. As the best assassin in the trade, Agent 47 does everything he can to accomplish his mission. And how each mission progresses will vary depending on the player's imagination. Our ever-expanding game will release on the same day as Switch 2. Plus, we are excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform.
Excellent. Long time overdue, man. This should have been like remastered ages ago.
The world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch 2, so stay tuned.
The story of light and shadow that never fades is reborn.
Oh yeah, I do remember Bravely Default, which is basically just Crystal Chronicles. It's just like another rendition of Crystal Chronicles, because in the way that it's just it's a Final Fantasy game that they just didn't decide to call Final Fantasy. That's what it is. Has basically the same summons in this series, same spells, say a lot of other things. So it's just a Final Fantasy game. I wish they'd just call it that.
Bravely Default returns, remastered in high definition. Featuring the Brave and Default commands that help you control the flow of turn-based battles. Change and customize jobs to build out your very own party. Enjoy your adventure with upgraded features and enhancements. And all new minigames with unique ways to play.
Adorable.
Square Enix presents the classic fantasy RPG, Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster. Set foot in Luxembourg as a warrior of light once more.
セガ龍が如くスタジオ代表の横山です。
Oh yeah, Yakuza.
我々がお送り
Now we're talking, baby.
龍が如くゼロ誓いの場所ディレクターカットです。
I don't know, have any Yakuza games even been on the Nintendo system? This might be the first time.
1988年東京と大阪2つの歓楽街を
I know I'm getting a little peckish. I'm gonna get up and get a snack right quick. Oh yeah. I didn't really eat at dinner because most of the time I've been home was me setting up the PC, and that's all I've been doing. So I'm hungry. And yeah, I was forced to use shitty Windows 11 because that's what it came with. But it's actually not as bad as I was expecting it to be. It's serviceable right now. But I'm eventually going to uninstall it. Man, I need to go grocery shopping this weekend. Although I do got a bunch of eggs. I stocked up on eggs because they're so damn expensive. I don't feel like buying them every week. Just because it's just a terrible reminder. Oh, and today was Freedom Day for the fucking tariff, so damn near everything's gonna go up after that shit. Good thing I got my PC now. Had the nerve to call it fucking Freedom Day or something. Get the fuck out of here. The prices are gonna go up for everyone who's normal and not a billionaire or multi-billion dollar corporation. Because they're gonna get exemptions for the tariffs. They're gonna get deals. And all these tariffs are just to pay for, well, the real reason they're saying is to, because we're being screwed by China for they're cheating us because they actually take care of their citizens, and and they give good deals to other countries. That's bad. Instead of us doing that, they support their industries. They have a planned economy, which we should actually have. But that'll make the billionaires mad who actually run the country. They want to be able to gamble your money in the stocks and not be punished for that. Okay? They want to use your social security in the stocks. You can't you can't be prosperous, or else you'll be able to challenge them from doing shit like that. So they're making the economy scream for the peasants, for the normal people, workers and the underclass, because that's a tactic they like to use. It's a tactic that not George, Henry Kissinger liked to flaunt and talk about. That's his phrase. He said, "We got to make the economy scream to get what we want and to control these other countries." But it was mainly directed at other countries, mostly in the global south or developing nations. But they're using it on the citizens now, especially after the American citizens. What I mean, they're using it on not even just the global south right now, because they don't feel compelled to take care of their people anymore. Like after the Cold War was over, like pretending to care about their people and the public anymore was not necessary. At least that's what our rulers over here got in their head. But we don't have to pretend to give a shit about them after the Cold War and that's dissolving of the Soviet Union. That was our main competitor. We had to do all that nice shit for them so they wouldn't side with the Soviet Union. Well, they're gone now, so we don't have to keep putting on airs. That's really what it is. We don't have to protect entitlements or labor or workers' right or any rights anymore after that happened. And that's why they're being so brazen right now. That's really what it is. It's been a gradual decline ever since the end of the Cold War in the 90s. It's been a trend ever since. It doesn't matter who's in charge either, no matter which party's in charge. They're all following the same declining roadmap. Well, shit gets worse no matter who's in office, who has the majority in the Congress or the Senate. I'm almost done with preparing my snack. I haven't eaten it yet. I'm out of cheese now, though. I'll have to buy that tomorrow. Although they do want to challenge China too. That's another part of these tariffs, but they know these tariffs are not going to hurt China. So the main reason for them in actual utility is to make excuses for giving tax cuts to billionaires and corporations. It's not really going to do anything to China, and our leaders know that. So they're doing it just to pay for those tax cuts. Direct most of the budget towards those wealthy tax cuts. We don't get those tax cuts. We're going to get a tax with these tariffs. We're not exempt from that. Just the billionaires and corporations are. The corporations are going to be subsidized for these tariffs. Wall Street's going to be subsidized for these. I mean, the fucking tax cuts already are a subsidy for whatever tariff they would have ever had to pay. So yeah, they're insulated from that. Since I'm aware of these trends, I know what to direct my investments towards and which way I should be, navigating, basically, which is eventually out of this country. um, Not permanently, but of course, things need to improve. Some improvements need to be made here. This is not a place to commit to right now. Just bringing the whole bottle over here. Fuck it. I'm definitely gonna have to refill. So I'm bringing the whole bottle. You know, the tariffs aren't gonna harm China because China's just gonna do retaliatory tariffs for any amount of losses they would ever have to endure from tariffs from America. And the one with the most options is China anyway. They have alternative options. They don't really need the U.S. The U.S. not so much when they're tariffing every other country, not even just China. But that gets into what the real reason for these tariffs are. It's not really about China. Although the U.S. does want to be adversarial towards China. But yeah, it's just we're just doing these with the $450 billion tax cuts they've given. Okay, 1 second. All right, let's start this up.
舞台に土地をめぐる争奪戦が勃発。伝説の始まりを追加シーンとともにお楽しみください。発売日は Nintendo Switch 2の発売と同じ日です。
Sorry I had to talk about politics, but today was Freedom Day because of the tariffs. That's what they fucking called it. It's so goofy, man. It's bullshit.
今後のシリーズ展開にもぜひご期待ください。
Like the U.S. is not even investing in creating jobs. Like the reason China's successful is they're investing in their economy. All right, it's a planned economy. The U.S. is not. It's not like doing any real manufacturing funding or anything. It's trying to blackmail already existing corporations who are private and not beholden to any orders from the government to build their factories over here. They're not really forced to do it. They're not even being paid to do it. That's not how that works. That's not going to happen. You blackmailing people That's not. But that's because it's performative anyway. It's not. That's not the goal with this anyway. It's just an excuse to do the tax cuts, or just a cover for the tax cuts.
We'll have more games to show from our publishing and development partners, but for now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo. Please take a look.
When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens, joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface, their union led to a great and
Oh, not even just planned economy, but yeah, workers have stake ownership in a lot of the businesses in China because China's it's like a proletariat sort of adherents. You know, they're communist adherents. That's why it's called the people. You know, the people always want to bring up the CPP, but what does CPP stand for, or CCP stand for? Yeah, it's communist, right?
prosperous kingdom. But in time, a terrible evil arose. A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call
Is this Tears of the Kingdom? Yeah, this is Tears of the Kingdom, the Zonai. I think they were introduced in Tears of the Kingdom.
when the Zonai, who descended from the heavens, joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface. Their union led to a great and prosperous kingdom.
There's Zelda.
But in
There's
time,
Ganon.
a terrible evil arose. A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call the imprisoning war.
Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
This looks new. This might be like an extra lore edition for the Switch 2 version.
Hyrule Castle? Then that must mean this really is the past.
Oh, this is the missing part of Tears of the Kingdom that wasn't explained. Okay, and that's going to be playable here. Oh, this is Hyrule Warriors. That's what this is. Yeah, Hyrule Warriors was pretty good. So a sequel makes sense. You have to play as the Zonai. You get vehicles in this one. How many Zonai do you play? Damn, there's a lot of these guys. A lot of these characters. They all look pretty cool, though, I gotta say. Well, some of them are not Zonai. Okay. Okay, there's only two Zonai, actually, now that I think about it. They have masks on, the other ones, but I know who they are. That's Urbosa. That's Birdman on the far left. There's the mermaid girl in the middle right. And that's a Goron on the far right. And the two in the middle are Zonai with the big ears. And then there's Zelda. Oh, right in time for Christmas.
That was Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. It's being developed by Koei Tecmo Games with support from Nintendo.
Yeah, like the last one.
We hope you're looking forward to the untold story of the Imprisoning War, which took place in Hyrule long ago.
That's why Link isn't there. But Link will be there.
News about Nintendo Switch Online. You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2.
Mm-hmm.
And with Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack, you can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2. Please take a look at this.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack will be getting a new classic game library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo GameCube, originally released in 2001. Here are the titles that will be available at launch. A Legend of Zelda game that looks
But I already have the GameCube on my PC. Why would I use that?
like a cartoon come to life through cell shading. Controlling the wind using a mysterious baton, Link sets sail on an adventure across the Great Sea. The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. Transcending history and the world. Tale of soul.
Oh yeah, the best Soul Calibur.
Eternally Behold. In this 3D, weapons-based fighting game, each fighter comes equipped with a different weapon, and Link from the Legend of Zelda series enters the fray. Soul Calibur 2. Experience the world of white-knuckle racing at speeds over 2,000 kilometers per hour.
F-Zero GX.
On the line in death-defying racing.
No, this isn't GX. This is just F-Zero. F-Zero 64. I mean.
And story mode. Get ready to experience
GX. No, that's GX. That is GX because that was the one on the GameCube. F-Zero 64 was Nintendo 64. My bad.
in games that support multiplayer, up to 4 can play together.
GX was made by Sega, and they know their speed basically.
locally or online. Enjoy these classic games with clearer image quality and higher resolution than the original releases. You can also check the controls for each title and customize them to your liking. More titles will be added in the future.
Chibi Robo. That was a
Nintendo GameCube,
cute game.
Nintendo Classics, the Switch 2 exclusive game library coming to Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack launches the same day as the hardware's release. And a dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube controller will also be released.
Yeah, that's a nice controller.
And also has a C button to quickly access.
That was one of the least stupid controllers. I gotta say, man, the fucking claw for the Nintendo 64 was always a stupid controller. I gotta say it.
GamePad. The Nintendo GameCube controller.
Although the button layout is stupid, I gotta say. The way these buttons are laid out on the controller are dumb. That was the worst part about this controller. So yeah, I gotta take some points off. But the shape of the controller is fine.
Available for Nintendo Switch Online members will also be available the same day as
Just-
Nintendo Switch 2.
The button management, it's just the button management that's stupid.
Whether you're familiar with the games or haven't played them before, we hope you're looking forward to Nintendo GameCube
In Wind Waker.
Nintendo Classics. Of course, you can continue to play select games from the systems shown here on Nintendo Switch 2.
Yes.
Okay, let's see.
And we'll keep removing games you want. And there's nothing you can do about it. And you gotta pay for our online service to even access them, motherfucker.
From our publishing and development partners.
You gotta pay to use your online. Your own online. And we might not even have the game you want to fucking play for that online service. Oh, Deltarune. And yeah, those are new. People been waiting for three. People didn't even know there was a 4. But good, it's finally coming out. I'll probably, dig into this game now. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait until the next chapter comes out, then I'll play the trilogy, but it's a quadrilogy apparently. At least for now. I'm pretty sure they're gonna add more chapters. I don't think it's only gonna be 4 chapters. Excuse me. A heartfelt journey of humor and friendship. Undertale's parallel story. You know, what pissed me off about the second episode though is that they made the fucking goat the goat right there. He's black there, but in the chapter 2, they turned him they turned him white. Like what the fuck? He looked way cooler black. Why'd you make him white? Oh, never mind. And he had those cool shades. He don't even have the fucking shades anymore. What the fuck are you doing? He has no sauce now. Like in the second fucking chapter, they got rid of all his sauce. Don't he look so swaggy right here, man? That's how he should have stayed. What the fuck? They just fucked it up, dude. Always fucking up the sauce. Yeah, that was a cool boss, actually. He looks new in that part. Did they do something new to him? I'm just the janitor. Behind the cash register? Okay. Yeah, that looks... I don't know. Was that part of the original fight before? I don't think it was. Yeah, it looks new. This is new stuff. Some rock band stuff. Some animations. Yeah, I'll give it a whirl. That's like a multi-plat anyway. It's not exclusive. I'll just play it on the PC. But yeah, it's nice that it's getting more chapters. Oh, and this motherfucker. He's so creepy, dude. I hate Randy Pitchford. I just gotta... He's such a creepy dude, and he's weird, man. He was really getting, like, triggered by people who were criticizing the Borderlands movie. Because it was fucking bad. Of course they were criticizing it, Randy. I don't know why you thought any of the shit they were doing in that movie was, like, a good idea. You didn't put up any red flags when they were making that shit. Like, you were supervising. Like, why did you... What are you smoking, Randy? Like, the casting was already wrong. Like, what the fuck? You let them get away with... These are, like, the worst people to even be playing these characters.
Upcoming flagship Borderlands game will launch on Nintendo Switch 2. Borderlands is back. Loot and shoot your way through.
That does look cool, actually. Borderlands 4 looks like it might be worth more of my time than 3.
With wild enemies and outrageous
I gotta say.
We're still in development, and it's already the most ambitious Borderlands game we've ever made. Borderlands 4
Yeah, that looks good.
in 2025. We'll be sharing a lot of the game in the months ahead, and there's more from 2K on the way.
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games. We're releasing a Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Sid Meier's Civilization 7.
Civ 7 with the brand new world expansion pack? Oh, shit. But this is also going to be on PC, but it's nice that they made another one.
In Civ 7, you'll establish an empire.
I mean, this is a PC genre game, really. I mean, not genre, but, you know, it's very, it's like a PC-based series, primarily. It doesn't usually get released on consoles.
Throughout the ages of history. With the new mouse controls, players can enjoy a more intuitive...
Or at least this type of game.
Civ 7 launches on the same day as Switch 2. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version, you can experience mouse controls on Switch 2 by purchasing the upgrade. And we have even more news from 2K. Hi, I'm Lionel James.
Oh, fuck 2K, man. They suck. But yeah, they do make Borderlands and Civ. Or they publish.
WWE 2K. It's coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah.
Plus NBA 2K as well.
We can't wait to see you in the ring.
And on the court.
I remember when they used to make football games until fucking Madden got the or not Madden, EA got the monopoly on all football games with the NFL. They got like a lifetime contract with the NFL to be the exclusive studio that can make football games, and that fucked it up forever. There used to be all these other devs who used to make football games, and they were better. Like, they had quality, they were fun. There was some arcadey football games. We can't even get that shit anymore. Which I think they, people would at least try to make an arcadey football game. It doesn't have to be the NFL. Just call it something else. And give us an arcadey football game. But nobody wants to make any football game if it's not the NFL. It's fucked up. We should get all these type of football games.
Four kids by this old They went down with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible experience.
What the fuck is this? Oh, adorable. Yeah, now you know what? Now you pique my interest. You get me hungry. Yeah, I'm more interested.
Really have started to master this survival thing. Next stop, the top. Ha! Nicely done. Well, I think that's everything. Let's set sail. This time for home.
Survival Kids. Oh, this is the old series. Okay, it's just updated. I'm pretty sure that's like been a series for a while.
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks from
Oh, Enter the Gungeon? Yeah. I like this series. Or this is the sequel, so yeah, it's technically a series now.
Here's the first look at
Oh, they're Shy Guys. Very Nintendo friendly. And they got minion gun bullets.
Now reloaded in a new 3D art style. You can expect some fan favorite elements to return. We're still working on the game, and we're excited to share more with you in the future.
Okay, it's not it's not pixel art anymore. Okay. I like the pixel art charm, but it's nice to see them, go beyond that. The fuck is this? It's like No Man's Sky. Multiplayer. Well, I guess No Man's Sky does have kind of multiplayer. This looks like something else. They remind me of this really reminds me of Fraggle Rock. They're like they remind me of the Doozers from Fraggle Rock, or something really obscure like that one episode of Twilight Zone that had I don't even know if I want to spoil it because it's kind of freaky when you figure out the twist of that episode. So I don't think I'll say it. But yeah, there's an episode of the Twilight Zone that looks just that like something. It's an episode that reminds me of this, and that's all I'll say. Star Seeker. Okay. This might be a new series. Yeah, it's Devolver Digital. They don't make No Man's Sky, so I don't know why I thought it was them. Alright, why I thought it was that game.
My name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red. We are delighted to bring the immersive
Cyberpunk.
future to Nintendo players for the first
Well, that reminds me, I need to try that out on my new system. Yeah, I might. Well, I'm definitely gonna. Well, I don't know. I might not stream tomorrow, but I'll definitely stream this weekend. If I don't stream tomorrow, and I'm gonna try to stream game and see how it looks on stream. But yeah, this is a better. This is like more powerful than what I had before. So stuff should be better looking. And I'm gonna upgrade. And I got a bunch of RAM that could just make shit run way better too. I just haven't put it inside of the computer yet. But it already came with like a decent amount of RAM. You don't usually need too much, but I want to have shit running faster.
Cyberpunk 2077 is an open-world action-adventure RPG set in Night City. Thanks to Nintendo Switch 2, you can transport yourself to the city of dreams at home or on the go. Get ready to meet unforgettable characters and discover engaging
Idris.
Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition comes to Nintendo Switch 2 on...
There's two things Idris and Keanu have been involved in now. Together, I mean. It's this in the Sonic movie. or Sonic 3 specifically. Yeah, they're both, they must be friends or something. They're in on the same gigs. It might have been Idris who recommended getting Keanu for Shadow, for all we know. And then Keanu repaid the favor, but yeah, get my bro Idris up in this Cyberpunk DLC. Oh, Final Fantasy remake integrate, so with the DLC. Okay. I still haven't played this. I think that'll be like one of the games I get like next. I'm not buying any games right now until a few weeks because I spent enough today. Like, I mean, I could buy games, but it's just like I don't want to. I don't like spending a lot of money at once. I'm not used to doing that unless I'm investing, and this is kind of an investment. But I don't want to spend anymore. It makes me nervous, even though I got enough. I'll just wait.
一作目となり、20年以上の時を経て再創作された新しい FF7 を体験いただきます。
And this, like, I'll stream this game. I won't just play it. I want to stream it. Cause there's a lot of shit. Like, I'm a big Final Fantasy head. You wouldn't expect it looking at me. But Final Fantasy is like shit. I've done so much deep dives into it, like in my private time. Mainly for art purposes, because like it always intrigued me. Like as someone who wanted to get good at art, I'd always be looking at the designs in these games. I'm like, God, this is gorgeous, and the mono art especially with the watercolors. That shit always intrigued me. Like, so yeah, I got really deep in the lore too, tangentially, just because of the art interest. Even if I didn't play a Final Fantasy game, I know about it. Like, there's a bunch of Final Fantasy games I haven't played, but I know more about them than a lot of people who've played them. Just because, like the artistic interests. And yeah, it's Cloud and Tifa. That's the one true pair. God damn it! None of this Cloud Aerith shit. That's weird to me. Like, why the fuck would you want him to cuck his boy Zack by having him steal his girl? That's weird, man. You gotta. No, that's the bro code. You don't fuck with the bro code, man. That's weird. You might as well just have him like kissing his sister or something. Don't do that shit. No. And the guy like died to save him. Well, actually, technically. Well, no. Oh, well, that's I don't know. Never mind. But yeah, you don't do that. That's weird to me. I don't like people trying to say that he should be with Eris. That's like she liked him because he reminded her of Zack, and that's weird. Why would you think they should be together? Because of the memory of Zack. That's who she really loved. That's I don't know. And her and Zach and Cloud and Tifa's better. They grew up together. They know each other more. Hmm. They love each other, man. It's so obvious. I didn't like this game. I don't like Kinetsu. I played like I played it on Game Pass and it was not fun. I don't like it. Unless they added some new content to make this fun on Switch too. I'm not interested. And then that shit needs it's a multi-plat, so it needs to be on whatever they add would be on PC anyway. And the base game was not capturing me. I uninstalled it immediately. Well, not immediately, but like after a good amount of playing it. That looks better right there, though. Like it wasn't getting there by quick enough for me. I don't know. And this is a lie. This game is never coming out. We already know. The devs haven't even said shit for like I don't know what happened to the devs, man. I think there might be something really wrong. They're like radio silent. Silk Song is never coming out. They keep showing the same fucking footage. No release date. They said 2025 and that's it. That's not even a trailer. There's no fucking trailer. And they say this like every year. They say whenever they show Silk Song, they say release date this year. No specific month though. And then it's always a lie. It never comes out the year that they say it's supposed to come out. So I'm not believing that shit for 1 second that it's coming out this year. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a little baby. A little cute baby. 2 Point Museum. I don't know. Wild Hearts? That looks pretty cool. That actually looks good. It's Koei Tecmo. Okay. Yeah, they know how to make some decent looking shit. Oh, adorable little pixel art Harry Potter game. Or 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 Tween Witch. What was that show called? It was an anime about witches. I forgot what it was called. But that was an actually decent show, and I was surprised I liked it. It looked like it was one of those shows that like only girls would like, but I don't know. There was some charm to it. It wasn't boring. I don't know. Rune Factory. Okay. Yeah, that game looks good. That's like some classic arcade shit that I love. Yeah. Me and my brother we used to play these type of games like a lot as young lads. Star Wars Outlaws. Yeah, that's Hades. I do have Hades too. I bought the early access of Hades too. I was gonna stream that too. Oh hell yeah! Finally a F-Zero. Since Nintendo ain't fucking making anymore. They ain't made shit since what GX? That was years ago, decades, even. Oh, this shit looks good. Oh, that game looks great. The Pac-Man game. Yeah, that was on the first direct. This is a unique spin on Pac-Man that isn't cringe like that Bomberman update that they did. Like they made an edgy Bomberman game, and that was the worst shit ever. But this looks like this is like a dark Pac-Man, or an edgy Pac-Man, I guess you could say. But it's like there's some charm here. There's some sauce going on here. on this fucking game. Finally, they need to put it on PC too. I think it is also on PC. But yeah, this is one of the Shin Megami Tensei's that I've been wanting them to re-release. This is a good one. They need to focus more on the, you know, Digital Devil Saga games. It's all they just focus mostly on Persona these days. Although they did do like an update or expansion of the recent or the last Shin Megami Tensei game they released, and I heard it was good. They need to do more of those games though, and don't just only focus on Persona. No sleep for Konami. Reanimal. What the fuck? This reminds me of Creatures. What's the name of that game? Where those little children are running away from the grotesque-looking giants who are trying to cook them or eat them. Little Nightmares. Yeah, that's the name of that series. This looks like Little Nightmares, but a bit more expanded. Got a lot of Japanese horror themes with this boss. Fortnite, of course. That's on everything. Ridge Racer. Oh shit. Professor Layton. I never got into this series, but I mean, I didn't refuse to. Just I never encountered it, but I've always seen memes about it. Human Fall Flat. Oh, they made it. This is a sequel. This isn't this Human Fall Flat is a new one. Okay. It's in 3D this time. I think Human Fall Flat was in like side view. This is a dedicated 3D one.
We've shown a lot of games so far. The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners.
All right. Let's see it. I mean, I've already seen it, but I want to give some more impression or some more dialogue on it. And it's better to watch on a real screen. I never watched it on a real screen. Okay, let's yeah, this dude does look like a Dante, so I could understand why people were confusing this with the Devil May Cry game when they first saw it. The white hair, yeah. But when I saw this, I immediately thought, yeah, this is a FromSoft. This is a FromSoft. It was very obvious. And the music in the background was very like the mood that FromSoft sets whenever they make a trailer is unmistakable. I never think it's another game. I immediately yeah, this is a FromSoft. Can't fool me. Just how they in the cinematography, like they always have this slow burn at the opening of any trailer they're doing. This is the quintessential FromSoft sauce. There's no other people who do trailers like this. In the monologue over the slow burn motions, that's just FromSoft. That's all day FromSoft. I never thought this was Devil May Cry or Castlevania because they never do a trailer. That ain't how they do trailers. And especially since fucking Konami are the ones, like current Konami, they abandoned Castlevania. They're not making new Castlevanias. Especially not high-end Castlevanias. At best, they'll do remakes. And that's all you see from Konami now. They signed off on a remake of Silent Hill. And Silent Hill seems to be the only series they care about. They did do that one fucking short ass game that was like an original Silent Hill, but it was like, it was bare bones and it sucked. The story sucked. It was a bad message, I think, too. I would say it's a bad message.
I give you my life.
Turn
Turn,
a wheel.
transport him to a night of moonlight,
How does he get to the night of moonlight?
to humanity's very dusk.
FromSoft is never not obsessed with celestial bodies. It's either a sun or a moon, or sometimes not a celestial body, but a very ethereal, otherworldly type of entity or body, like a tree, an Erd tree, or if in Japan it's just called the golden tree. FromSoft, of course. I was not surprised when that came up. Look at the trains. So we're in a more industrial type of setting. I've been in a church that looks just like this. You look cool. You look cool, Dante. And a lot of people, when they saw this image, I don't know. I think they were looking at this wrong. But a lot of people got like when they saw this character, they said he looked like Loki, and I don't know why they thought he looked like Loki. He's bald for one thing. He's wearing glasses. What about him as Loki? Wait a minute. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, I got it wrong. I got it wrong. My bad. What the fuck? No. No. How did it get all the way back here? Okay, I was looking at the wrong character. Now I know. Now I know who they were. Okay, when I watched this, it was out of sync. So when I saw people talking about Loki, it was all showing the wrong footage. And now I see where I made my mistake. Look at all that. That's all shit you can travel to, clearly. This is shit that people thought was inconceivable during the big overlay advertisements during Dark Souls 3 right before it came out. This is the type of overlays they would show for that game, and there was nothing you could do in that game that was, you couldn't just go anywhere you could see in Dark Souls 3. Although that, I'm sure that was the ambition. They weren't able to achieve it because it was, I mean, it was a last gen game. Like Dark Souls 3, I think that came out for PS3 too, didn't it? I don't know. But yeah, it wasn't. It just didn't have the capability to do it. Once we got to Elden Ring, the newer systems had more horsepower. So this is stuff we can actually do now. All this shit we can see in the foreground, we can actually go to. So this is not the Loki. This is not who they were calling the Loki. I just had it fucking wrong. This is who they were calling Loki, and yeah, I can see it. He's got that Tom Hiddleston haircut and the swagger. I wonder how this guy acts. He looks like he's clearly inspired by Loki, though. I like this woman's, fashion actually. This is nice. The colors are they really go together. They really work. And the hat. Look at that hat. That's crazy. That's the type of hat I would like. Just like less feminine. But those colors are more, more demure. But yeah, I'd want to look more masculine. But yeah, it's a nice fit. Nice fit. This is a monk. Look at him. He's meditating. He looks cool though. Something going on with. He's like not. This. I don't know. His skin is odd. Looks like he has horns too. He's clearly a monk type. The statues are cool. Look at those statues. Look at the background of where they're standing. That's all. This looks like an upgraded version of the depths with a skybox. Because the depths is just your underground in Dark Souls. But this is like an outside version of the depths. I'm just looking at those side areas connecting down to a waterfall. That reminds me of the section in the depths. Yeah, these statues are all praying. This is a church underground. Oh shit. Okay. He looks like a jovial sort. Looks very portly, but also very comical. Is this our Siegmeyer of the game? Although this isn't gonna play like a traditional Souls. But he looks like he would be that type of character. A Havel sort. I mean not a Havel, I mean a Siegmeyer sort or a Sigurd sort. He's fat Iron Man. This is one you could probably guess will be an Elon Musk build. Because of course. I love that part. It's so funny looking to me. Yeah, that looks like very much. I saw people mentioning Yoko Taro in the live chat when this aired, and now I see it because this didn't show when they were saying that because it was out of sync the stream. But yeah, this is very Yoko Taro. That fucking moon. It also reminds me of Majora too, of course, which is fitting for Nintendo. But he also looks like accurate. It also looks like one of those accurate angel memes. Biblically accurate angel. The meme. You know, yeah, not far off. They didn't necessarily have this evil grin, though. Hmm. What's coming out of his mouth? This thing is ungodly. It looks fucking sick, though. And wait a minute, what's coming out of the ethers? There's some shit coming out. Okay, I'm noticing a trend going on. It's not even just where the moon, where that what I just noticed is happening. What the fuck is this? What's all these jaggies coming out of the ether? Oh, yeah, real. I don't know. I don't understand what this is. And it's not only just showing there. This is a guy who probably won't talk to us. At least in the trailer. Wait a minute. He's got a gold face or gold mask. It reminds me of Death Stranding. He's got a sick trench coat. I think it's a trench coat, but it's also kind of gross. Looks like it's part of it is molding away. Oh, the music or the sound is off. So we can just straight up fly. It looks like he didn't really descend. What the fuck? Oh my god. I heard of people saying tits. I mean, I saw people saying tits in the live stream, and I didn't really know what they meant because this is really small on my little phone. But now I get it. Now that I see it on a bigger screen, I get it. Why they were saying that. Co-op, yes.
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon to depart.
I pray that you are
Now,
As befits the soon to depart.
once all this shit was, once FromSoft was shown and the more modern setting, I mean, proportionate to the Soul series, the, guns even, people started getting it in their head that this is just Bloodborne and it's a sequel to Bloodborne, but they can't call it Bloodborne because Sony actually owns that. This is just a spiritual successor. That's what this was really looking like. And then we got a little more news about the game on the website, and sadly, I guess I'll finish this before I go on about that because it's almost over. This direct, I'm gonna end it after this trailer. I'm getting sleepy, and I do need to get some winks before work. He looks like straight up like the cleric beast, or someone transitioning into the cleric beast.
carrier of blood.
He looks sick though. Like the head of this always looked odd to me on my phone. What the hell is that? Does that thing even have a head? Wait a minute. Yeah, that's an actual player. People thought this was an enemy, but no. They wouldn't. Yeah, that looks like a player to me. Yoshi! Yeah, it looks fucking. That shit is metal as fuck, dude. Just a fucking random Tyrannosaurus chopping the shit out of the ops. That's good. It's Magneto in the Savage Land. Genosha. Sorry, I almost fell asleep. I almost nodded off there. I don't want to nod off on stream though. So I'm gonna end this quick. That's just how tired I am. What the fuck's up with this dude? He looks so gross, man. He's got some bad residue or something, man. Like his hair on his chest looks all matted and gross. And she's just so elegant too. Your helmet looks familiar. He looks really cool. I guess you're one of those blind people. You have no eye holes. Okay. This is something I couldn't tell on my phone. I didn't know what the hell that was on my phone. This image over here. But now I see it's just a giant rat or a bat. No, that's a rat, clearly. But he has, I notice he has feathers. His wings, but they're not bat wings. They're feathers. They're feathered wings. So he's some weird chimera with very bedroom eyes. People were like going ooh la la when they saw his eyes or her eyes. It might be female. Got all these glowing runes on them too, very Elden Ring. What's that about? Oh, they got some nice earrings. What do you want? You weird abomination. He's looking right at us.
What you just saw was a brand new game by From Software. We'll be publishing a creator's voice article where the game's director, Hidetaka
No.
Miyazaki, will share more details about the game.
When will that be?
Check it out when it's available.
Well, we know when it'll be.
That's all from our publishing and development partners.
Yeah, turns out that fucking game is not. It's not a sequel to Bloodborne or a spiritual successor. It's some shitheel. Well, it's not shit. It's just like it's not the game I was expecting. It's just a PvP game or co-op game for the most part. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I'm not averse to those, but it's just like I really would, I really would, I want a, you know, spiritual successor type of game to the previous game. I don't want a different genre where there's really less going on. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. This is a good practice stream. It probably is gonna sound like shit when I listen back to the VOD, but yeah, we'll make those adjustments when we, encounter them. I'm just glad I finally have a PC again, and I can do some cool shit on this one. We'll see where it goes. Anyone hears this, I'm sorry. Have a good night or a good morning. Bye. I'll talk more. Like I wanted to be more enthused. I wanted to have more energy talking about Dust Bloods as well. But so I might do a stream talking more about that in the Switch 2 itself, like how fucking expensive it is, especially the games. You know what? I could probably look the other way at the fact that this fucking thing costs $500 bundled. And but I can't really condone the prices on the games. They're like leading the charge and jacking up or doing the price hike already before, like, I mean, people were already doing rumors about Rockstar getting ready to do that. But then you have Nintendo going ahead and putting it in actual practice. It's not just a rumor anymore. They are price hiking the fucking games. They're just disrespecting us. We're like, nah. I'm not paying that much for any game. I'll sell the high seas if that's where it comes. If that's what they're legitimately gonna be having games costs consistently from now on, no. We'll go back to the high seas if that happens. Fuck off. Anyway, have a good night.